This is a demo video for my Capstone project LMS portal. This is the homepage for my project. Here, the user can either sign up or sign in. Let's explore the sign up page. Here, the user is required to enter the first name, last name, the role, either a student or an educator, and their email and a password. All this is stored in the user model. Since I've already created the IDs for both student and educator, I'm going to skip the sign up part. Let's sign in as an educator. This is the dashboard for the educator. Here the educator gets the options to create a new course, explore his courses, or check repos for their courses. Let's create a new course as an educator. Here the educator is required to enter a course name. Let's enter a course name. For each course the educator can also add one or more chapters for a course. Let's add a chapter. Here as you can see, during creating a chapter, the educator can choose to which course they are going to add this chapter to. Let's add this chapter to the newly created course Java. Now let's add some description to the chapter and create a chapter. We have created a chapter successfully, and for each chapter the educator can add one or more pages to the chapter. Let's add a page with the title, add some content, and now the educator can choose to which chapter within the course they can add their pages to. Since there's only one chapter, we choose the chapter and create the page. After creating the page, the educator is redirected to the My Courses tab. In this, the educator gets to see the list of courses that they have created. The educators can see only the courses that they have created, not the courses the other educators have created. I have also implemented an optional feature search bar where the user can search and filter the courses available. This search bar works on the client server side only. So it works by filtering the entered text with the available courses in the list. Or H T, yeah. I listed these courses in an unordered list and implemented this search within that unordered list to filter out the courses. If there's no text within this search bar, then it lists out all the courses in it. Let's explore the newly added course. This is the course page. Here it lists the course name, the available chapters in the course name, and the pages within each chapter. The educator gets to choose to edit the chapter name, course name, or delete the course, or add chapters to that course. Same goes for the chapter. Edit the chapter name, delete the chapter, or add page. And similar to pages, edit the page or delete the page. Let's add a page to this chapter. We can name it as delete. Since there's only one chapter, choose the chapter, create page. And now page has been created successfully. Here, the page has been created, delete. Now we can explore here. Yes, it has been created. Now we can edit this page, delete this one, and change the content to delete this page, and click on update page. Page has been updated. As you can see, the page has been updated. Now let's delete this page. When I click on delete this page, it asks for confirmation. When I click on OK, yeah, the page has been deleted. Now let's test the add chapter function. Now let's add a chapter, delete, to the course. Which course? Now let's add this to the Java course. Description, delete. And let's create the chapter. Since I'm going to delete this page, I'm not going to add any pages to this chapter. Back to chapters, back to dashboard. Let's go back into the My Courses tab and Java course. Here you can see the delete course has been added. Now let's check out the delete chapter function. When I click on delete, it asks for confirmation, and yes, the chapter has been deleted. Now let's explore the edit course function. Here I can change the course name. I'm going to change it to Java course and update course. Yes, course has been updated successfully. There's one more feature, delete function, which we are going to explore in later. Now I've also added an optional feature, edit quiz. The educator can add quizzes for each chapter. I have created quiz question model where it stores a question and the answer in that model. Let's add a sample question in form of GS and an answer. Click on add question. Yes, the quiz question has been added. The educator also gets to choose to add a question or delete the existing question. Let's go back to the course and back to dashboard. Let's check out the reports tab. In reports tab, it shows the list of courses created by that educator and the number of enrollments for that course. I keep track of the enrolled students in the courses model, where there's a column count enroll, which increases when a new student enrolls into the course. Let's go back to the dashboard and sign in. And now let's sign in as a student. In students dashboard, it shows the list of enrolled courses and also the list of all available courses created by all educators within the database. I've also implemented the same search function that is in the educators tab. Now let's check out the Java course that we have created now. Here it shows the course name and also the chapters in it. Notice that it doesn't show the pages and the quiz because the student has yet to enroll into the course. Now let's enroll into the course. After enrolling into the course, the course shifts from list of available courses to the list of enrolled courses. Now let's check out the course. After enrolling to the course, we get to see the pages and also the quiz and also the progress. I keep the track of progress by implementing a mathematical formula where I calculate the progress of a course by the sum of progress of all chapters inside the course. And for the progress of a chapter, I calculate it by the sum of progress of all elements within the chapter. For example, within a chapter, if there are two pages and a single quiz, then the progress of the chapter is divided into 3, that is 100 by 3. So each element, that is page or quiz, has 33.33% of completion for the chapter. And for the course, if a course has 2 chapters, then the progress is divided by 2 chapters, that is 100 by 2. So each chapter has 50% weight. So consider the Java course here. It has only one chapter, level 1. So the progress of Java course is the progress of level 1. And now for the progress of level 1, it is the sum of progress of basics of Java and the quiz. Here, since there are only two elements, the page and the quiz, the progress is divided into two parts, 50 and 50. Now let's explore the page. Here it shows the page. And now when I mark it as completed, it updates the page to as marked, and the progress is increased 50%. And now let's take a quiz. It asks for full form of JS. While taking a quiz, I've also implemented a new model, quiz items, which stores the number of attempts made by the user. I've created the quiz in such a way that the student can take up to attempts, and after 3 attempts, if none of the elements are true, then it shows after 3 elements there will be no more items available further, and all the correct answers will be shown inside the quiz. If within the 3 attempts, if there's a correct attempt, then the attempts will be closed and the progress will be increased, and the correct answers also will be shown. Let's enter a wrong. For full form of JS, I've put correct answer as JavaScript, but I'm going to enter as Java. And I submit. It shows quiz submitted. Your score is 0 out of 1. So out of one question, I got 0 correct, and you have 2 attempts left. This can be changed when I add more questions. And it shows 3 out of 3 attempts. I've already used 1 attempt. Now let's put correct answer and submit it. Yes, quiz submitted. All answers are correct. Your score 1 out of 1. I've got correct answer. And now if I go back to the course, here my progress has been increased to 100%. I've also implemented this feature update password, where the user can update their password. Here it takes in two inputs, old password and new password. Here the entered old password is hashed by using the decrypt, and that hashed password is compared with the original password that they entered during the sign up. And if both the passwords match, then the password will for the user will be updated with the hashed version of this new password. Let's check this function by entering a wrong password. I'll enter a wrong password and I'll also here enter something. And when I click on update password, it shows old password is incorrect because I've entered wrong password. Now let's enter a correct password. And when I click on update password, password has been updated. Now let's sign out and sign in. Let's check out the other remaining features that we've kept on for later. Here I've already created the quiz with one question. Now let's add one more question. The educator can add how many questions they want. Let's add this. Hi, how are you? And the answer is good. Yes, the quiz question has been added here. And the educator can also delete this question. Quiz question has been deleted. And also, let's check out the function delete course. Here, it asks, do you want to delete this course? When I click on OK, yes, the course has been deleted. And now it is removed from the courses. This is my demo video for the Capstone project LMS portal. Thank you.